biggest thieves in the history of Nigeria. Number 6 wrecked Nigeria badly. Welcome to the news and thank you for tuning in to listen. Corruption in Nigeria dates back to the time of colonial rule. It is no baby talk and definitely a year-old phenomenon bewildering the country. We will a state of economic comatose today for the sins of some men who sought it right to suck us dry at the slightest opportunity they had at our national cake and orange. As much as we live to pray for Nigeria to live more fruitful years, let us continue to stay mindful of these kleptomaniacs. Sani Abacha. Abacha was the military head of state in Nigeria from 1993 till his death in 1998. Sani Abacha, in collaboration with his security advisor Alhaji Ismail Agbazo, navigated a swooping $1.4 billion from the country to offshore accounts by sending in travelers' checks from CBN to Gwazo. All in all, $267 million was discovered and retrieved by JC. James Ibori was the former governor of Delta State from 1999 to 2007. This is someone we can call Big Corn. He was very tricky and a funny person. Ibori was first charged with a case of fraud in 2007 when the office of a lawyer, Gohil Bradash, was raided by the UK police and discovered hard drives that revealed this about many offshore companies run on behalf of Ibori by Gohil, fiduciary agents Daniel Benedict Mekan, and corporate financer Lembantes de Boa. All of these men were later jailed for a total of 30 years. His assets of about 17 million euros at about $35 million were frozen. He declined all charges and argued that it was a plot by then the EFCC chairman Nuhu Ribadu. In December 2007, he was again charged in Nigeria by the head of EFCC Nuhu Ribadu for money laundering, but was acquitted. Ribadu disclosed how Ibori tried bribing him with a sum of $15 million. He was again charged in 2010 for 40 million naira loan misappropriated, but fled the country. He was sought after in the UK, and his sisters were apprehended for fraud too. On the 27th of February 2012, he was eventually arrested for stealing $250 million from the Nigerian public purse and sentenced to 13 years in London for conspiracy to defraud. The prior, Peter Alima Sega. Alima Sega was also a former governor of Bayelsa State. He was first charged in 2005 in London for money laundering after the discovery of €1 million in cash in his London home, a total sum of €1.8 million, in approximation $3.2 million in cash and bank accounts, and 4 homes in London worth €10 million. In 2007, he was tried in a Nigerian court and condemned to 12 years imprisonment on 6 different charges, but was later pardoned by the then President Goodluck Jonathan in 2013. In 2012, the United States Department of Justice executed an order of forfeiture on $401,931 in a Massachusetts brokerage fund related to Alima Isiga. It was reported that he fled the UK after bail in the disguise of a woman. Bode George. Bode George was a former chairman of the Nigerian Ports Authority in the Obasanjo administration. In 2005, he was accused of 85 billion naira fraud and dragged to court by the EFCC under the leadership of Nuhu Ribadu. Farida Waziri, however, took over the case in 2008 and he was found guilty on 47 count charges of the 68 he was charged with by EFCC. He was sentenced to 30 months imprisonment but was released by court order in 2013, exonerating him of all charges. Desiani Allison Madueke was the first female president of OPEC. She was a former Minister of Transportation and later Minister of Petroleum Resources. She was accused of siphoning $20 billion, which was whistleblown by then Governor of CBN Sanusi Lamido Sanusi. In 2009, the Senate House indicted her for the unlawful transfer of 1.2 billion naira. In 2015, the federal government confirmed her arrest in London, along with 4 other people on suspicion of bribery and corruption offences. On the 28th of August 2017, the Nigerian Federal Court ordered the forfeiture of 7.6 billion naira. That is approximately $21 million from all bank accounts connected to her. Sambo Dasuki. Dasuki served as National Security Advisor under the Goodluck Jonathan's administration. He was in 2015 arrested on an order by President Buhari Muhammadu for siphoning $2 billion meant for the procurement of arms during Jonathan's tenure and his passports withdrawn. Olisa Metu was arrested by EFCC in 2016 for siphoning funds of 400 million naira for arms during the good administration of Goodluck Jonathan. He was imprisoned on the 25th of February. With all this huge sum of money being milked and sucked out from our national treasury, I wonder what we have left. Now, if all this money have been recovered, I think we should be pointed to the direction, or we should be given an account of how it has been spent, because all this money, I want to believe, all this money, I want to believe, was not diverted. It is not given to the right sources. We, the electorate of Nigeria, the citizens of Nigeria, we are supposed to be told, because we are in a democratic system of government, for crying out loud. We are supposed to be given how this money is spent, when the insecurity of Nigeria is skyrocketing on a daily basis. Few days ago, it was shown in a video because of the insecurity and the lackadaisical attitude of the government. When it comes to handling of funds and handling issues such as insecurity, they have grown so cold and keep harassing and romancing this particular issue. It was shown that a mass burial occurred. And that mass burial were children, mothers, old mothers, men, women whose dreams were cut short. Why? Because the government has refused to treat this insecurity issue, I beg your pardon, that is ravaging the country. This issue now started from the north, and I tell you, it is spreading fast. I say again, if you are in Nigeria and you think this insecurity will not come to your door thinking that you are safe, I tell you to wake up from your dream, because the rate as this matter is being handled, it is spreading already. Every citizen of Nigeria, we are not sleeping with our one eye closed and one open. We step out of our house praying that we'll come back in the same peace. Our wards go to school and we pray that they come back in one piece. This is not the Nigeria we used to know. We were once a very loving people years back. We look back and we keep having memories. Meanwhile, our counterparts, our fellow developing countries are moving forward ahead of us, and we keep being stagnant. Look at the money. Look at the money being embezzled. And since all this money are being or was retrieved, we would like to ask, where then did it go to? Was it brought into the treasury and was embezzled again? We need to know where it went to. I believe the citizens of Nigeria will also want to know where this money went to. On this note, we have come to the end of the news. Thank you for tuning in to listen. Till I come your way next time. Enjoy the rest of your day.